All right, so
Demeter.
I mixed things up a bit. I'll tell you about that in a second. But first, I want to gift her.
Good Lady Demeter, you've shown me warmth and generosity, and I am very grateful for it. Please accept this as a small token of my appreciation.
An offering well suited for the season there, young Zagreus. In turn, as you are honorable and obedient, you'll have from me what the mortals have not.
I want to get that relationship all the way up with her, so that way, you know, if a new legendary or whatever it is, keepsake gets added, then I'm able to get that from her quickly, because I think she is really freaking cool. Ooh, prophecy foretold. Well, is that not gonna let me open that here? Okay, I gotta do her first. Not like that, you sickos.
Hestia and Hera surely would assist as well, young Sprout. Except they and our foster brothers haven't been getting along of late. Though as for me, I'll never leave this mountaintop of mine.
Okay, let's see here. Attack inflicts chill and is stronger. You know what? We're gonna go straight for that. So this works out really well because since starting this run, they've hotfixed something. So they made it so the spear with this upgrade that we're using reduces your health by less. So instead of being at 20, I'm at 30. Additionally, they made it so I think it restores less health, and they've made it so my special does fire damage. It's a firework.
Hello, Coin.
So we got our restore for health. We have our normal attack, which is going to freeze people. And then, of course, we have our fireworks. So they've changed some stuff with this weapon. So actually, it works really well for us. I've also reduced the heat down to 2 from 4 because, well, honestly, we didn't need a 4. Like, we've only done 1 heat on the spear, so getting the rewards for this is more important on the 2 rather than kind of flubbing halfway through.
Numbskulls.
I'm curious just how much damage this is going to end up doing because, as you can tell, the attack on this does so much damage now, and the crit has been increased as well. So like they've done a bunch to boost it. Oh, I like the ranged capabilities as well. Like it feels like I have a lot of control over the battlefield and how I want to like engage enemies, and that's a really good feeling for a weapon such as this, because you know you can fight up close, sure, or you can be smart about it and you know let the weapon breathe a bit, let it do its job, because you have so much reach. Like I'm at full health, I don't need to be using the health restore thing, but it is a really good little attack.
What do we have here?
So it's still worth it. Gold. Gold is not a bad option. However, maybe I want to do Ares here, or maybe I want to reroll him. Let's see if we can get someone else. Perfect. I think Artemis and Demeter. Crap, I always forget how to pronounce the new names. Like first few episodes, and then I eventually get it.
Think you can stop me?
But if I get them 2 together, I think that'd be really cool, because then I can get the crit damage from my special too, or on my special, which the special does a lot of damage, right? So it's quite worth it.
I'd love to know about your life down there. I'll try and help you live through it this time, so that way you can tell me.
I could do cast, actually. That's not bad. Dash strike deals more damage, which is good because I am doing a lot of dash striking with this. So maybe I just go ahead and take the hit on that one and say possibly use that as a trash for when I get to the end of this area. All right, let's test out this health restore. No, we're not. Let's do it here. It does restore quite a bit. It's hard to time. Yeah, and then we just go back up to 30. It just means that I gotta be careful, and thankfully the game does give you a bit of a shield, which allows me to. We're gonna go this way. I'm trying to get my boons up so I have enough to trash. It gives you a bit of a shield so you don't just get one shot. Ow. That is something you still gotta be careful with. Another thing to consider, you don't actually need to return the spear when you throw it with this one. It just is a ranged attack, which helps. It's really nice. I'm going to return it. It's kind of annoying. Let's heal up off this guy because we can. Free heals. I like the chill effect. It's really good.
I shall be watching over you, young man. Though it is dark down there.
Special is causes lightning bolt, or I could do the cast with electric shot. Let's do special.
Is my hair sticking up?
I'm gonna reroll this. That's good. I'll take that. I need more nectars, anyways. Having this to break shields on groups of enemies is really, really strong for me. It also just gives me a quick little burst potential. This feels really solid. It feels slow, but every attack feels like it needs to be intentional. And it feels really fun to play. Okay, we got another Zeus. That's good.
You really think you can get out of here?
No time to lose.
I'm gonna launch a bunch of those and get rid of their shields. Shoot that way. Not get hit by that trap. I'm gonna focus these guys down.
Idiot.
Yeah, it feels super intentional. Every strike needs to feel like it lands,
I'll take it.
because otherwise you're just wasting your time. Like I like that feeling. I think it's really cool.
I hear something.
I have returned. What do you say we deal some death together, Zagreus?
Yeah, bring it on, buddy. I should be able to beat
I
you
doubt this will take very long at all.
with no problems.
For me.
Nah, you got this. That's fine. I'm wrecking it. This is fun. This is really cool. It feels super strong. Like, that was really easy for us. I'm gonna go ahead and... Do I want to gift Zeus? No.
In the name of Hades.
I want to hold on to a couple of them. After you take damage, your foe is struck by lightning, or your lightning bolt affects damage, deal damage in a larger area. That's pretty good.
Thunder time.
You got a lot of them.
Nice. That only gives me +8 health. So that's something to consider, is I'm not getting a bunch. What room are we on? 9. It's... Wow, that still does a bunch of damage. Okay, so Chaos Gates... kind of off the table for us, I think. Let's get more health. I think getting a pool of health is going to be really important. So let's do that.
Witches.
This is fun. This is really, really, really fun. This weapon just feels so much different than the normal spear. Even though it has a lot of similarities, I feel like I have a lot more options available to me at any given point. I'm having to consider what attacks I use and not necessarily just using the ones that I have in beams. Which is cool. Someone also pointed out in the comments, thanks by the way, that Guan was a legendary Chinese warrior who was so badass that he got the nickname the God of War. So that's what this really cool spear is named after. Which explains the fireworks and stuff like that. And it's good timing because it's Chinese New Year. Gotta love it. Not sure if that was planned. I bet it was. Oh, so freaking cool. I love how that feels. I love that my special is
The gods.
doing a massive amount of AoE damage for me. Let's change of darkness. That works. I just don't want darkness. It's not useful.
Could use the rod of fishing there.
Do not presume.
Oh, I gotta fish. Forgot about fishing. I just gotta live. But this isn't about survival. This is about thriving in a hostile situation. At least with this weapon. So I feel like I can do a bunch with it. Let's clear out the shields. As long as there's no numbskull pits, then I should be fine. This is a tough room for this because you gotta funnel them around this little area here. Otherwise, you're just gonna run back into them when you head back around. Let's not get hit by that. Whew.
Again, you make a mockery of me.
I guess I'm gonna fish.
Let's fish.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay, I see how to do it. So it's like fishing in World of Warcraft, or yeah, that's a good way to put it. It's like fishing in World of Warcraft. As soon as the bobber goes, you gotta go. Ooh, Daedalus Hammer. Dash strike hits 3 times, but your dash has minus 20% range. Ooh, spin attack charges up and recovers much faster, or spin attack deals 125% damage and hits a larger area. Easy peasy. Oh yeah, look at that giant spin. The reason I want that is think how much extra healing I can get off of that with that huge area. And another thing to consider.
Electo's next. Guess I was wrong.
Ugh, I almost want to thank you, Zagreus. I thought you'd never change that blasted pact and leave me here in peace.
So with using the 125% extra damage on that spin attack, it does stack with that extra damage from my boon. So I'm just basically going to use that attack.
Lonelier without Electo's or Tisiphone's companionship. They seem so wonderful to have around.
They're tolerable each to some extent. About as much as I can say for you. Now let's the two of us begin.
Can we just appreciate for a second the fact that if you change the pact so that way you do more, or you're not dealing with the extra bosses, that she actually comments on the fact that they're not there? That's a level of polish you don't typically see in games. That's really good. This room is different. There's less places to hide, it seems. So I can't hide around pillars up top. There's also less chance. Wow, I took a bunch of damage there. Less chance for me to get hit by. Nope. To get hit by the traps, because I feel like I can see them a little bit better with this layout. As weird as that seems. Trying to get that recovery and health. Oh damn. Get that leech. I'm trying to be safe here because I haven't done a boss with this playstyle yet. I'm not quite sure how it'll work. I did get really low at that one point, so I gotta be careful about that. But that spin attack does a bunch of damage. Heals a bunch too. Give me that. Let's check for gold down here. I don't see any. Don't see any there. And of course we'll check the bottom, but there's nothing.
Seems to be having difficulties.
Don't mind me, Father.
I want to rank this up, so I'm just gonna keep it on. What are we gonna trash?
Worth giving up.
I guess I could trash Dash Strike.
Could use the extra coin.
And next boon I find has upgraded rarity.
Should come in useful.
Let's do that.
See you, Tartarus.
I feel like that'll work. If we happen to get a good next boon, because sometimes it'll like boost it up to heroic or legendary depending on how lucky you get, but It's cool. Man, I like this area
The
so
bloodless
much.
lie in wait out there, I guess.
They did a really good job with making this feel a lot more thematic. Where are you guys? Oh, it's a skull dude. Right, here we go. Wow, that did a bunch of damage. I saw a 300 there. Didn't really charge that one up. That's so cool.
Who dies next?
Shields off so we can do a bit of that. Man, that chill effect is really cool. I think I'm gonna go with attack is stronger because that seems to be like
Thank you for your support.
primary source of my damage, and of course I'm getting attack damage on the spin attack. Really strong. Gold, I see it. Oh, maybe not. Look, it looked like one. Okay, don't judge me. Oh, it just dawned on me why I like the spin attack so much. It's like blade riffs. It all comes back. You thought I forsaked the blade rift long ago, but no, it's back, baby. That's really funny. It didn't dawn on me until just now that this feels like a blade rift, and blade rifts are awesome.
Lucky find.
All right, what do we get? A shop and a potential boon, but do I just want to? Like, what am I gonna get from that? Some kind of deflect. I don't want that boon, so I'm gonna go to the shop. I haven't gone to a shop yet, anyways. Minus the one leading up to the boss. Is there any things in it? You know what? I should actually be checking the like, lava areas, seeing if I can go and fish. You know what? None of these are good. I don't want that boon, so, and I don't want that. So am I just accepting this as a free room and then moving on? I think I am, because I'd rather get an upgraded boon off of Ares. Ooh, one of these, okay. Let's see how quickly we can burn her down.
My favorite power couple.
I wanted to line one up there, but that was going to be difficult. It's going to be hard to do the spin attack on him because he gets up really quick. Yeah. Oh, I need that health restore though. All right, let's kind of bait him out. Try to get a couple of those on there.
I sense that you have forged a greater bond with your instruments of destruction there, my kin. And that is very good, and may their altered forms serve you quite well.
Ooh. But do I want more blade rifts? Okay, urge to kill. Attack, special, and cast deal 12% more damage. Very good. Blade dash. I create blade rifts when I dash. Pretty good. Curse of Agony, level 2 heroic. I deal 158 doom damage, which is crazy.
Lady Demeter won't mind, will she?
When you consider that's going to apply doom to everything. That is
Get me out of here.
really cool. All right, let's do it. I was just talking about how that could potentially upgrade something to heroic, and there you go. And then we saw it. I just need a single attack to doom all these people. Oop, I didn't see him. And the thing is, like, my health restore isn't based on how much damage I'm doing. It's just based on hitting, so I'm not worried about having, like, a percentile
Right there.
upgrade.
Another message here. It says 1 small spoon dried oregano, 2 spoons extra virgin olive oil, 1 large onion, minced, a dash of salt to taste. And wait, this isn't for you. Though you should try it sometime if you ever make it out.
All right, move 30% faster, really good. Cast is 88% faster, and I can rapid fire it. Let's do 30% faster.
The haste of Hermes.
Yeah, that's gonna work for Hades. Ooh, let's go with the double here. So that way I have some trash boons to get rid of at one point. I really don't want to get rid of that heroic one, so that's not happening. I got a chest there. I gotta keep that in mind for once we're done with this. Let's go with her first.
I'm grateful, Zagreus.
So do I want laser beams or do I want rare crop? Your boons become common, but they gain rarity every 3 encounters. Wasn't that 2 encounters on the other one we saw? Or should we get the Mistral Dash? Let's see here. Does that mean all of them are going to become common, including... No, so random boons affected. So, right, it inflicts 3 boons, 1 rarity. Yep. Yeah, we're getting that early enough that sure.
Good shot there, Zagreus. I guess you got me. Now why don't you go take a shot at this?
Okay. Yeah, she'll be fine. Artemis and I, we're good pals. She gets over it. I like that one is still heroic, and I think that's because that was a swapped boon. But all the rest of them went down to the basic, which I'm okay with. That just means, you know, as we clear, because we're only on the second area, we're going to be getting a bunch of upgrades on that. Because it upgrades 3 of them. Really good.
Got to say, you handled yourself pretty well back there. I can't stay mad after a show like that.
Cast or dash strike? Probably dash strike because now this is upgraded.
Artemis, guide my hand.
A shop? What? Oh, we're right on the boss. I'm actually gonna go here. I haven't felt the need to use the gold that I've got. The last time we went to a shop, it was not the greatest either, so it's something to consider at the very least. Let's hit that. Clear all this up. They did revert some of the cost changes they made in this patch, or rolled some of it back a bit. So things are less expensive than they were in our previous run, but still expensive. I like her aid. The call ability is really cool. Or when you have no crystals, take 10% less damage and deal more. Yeah, that's really cool. I think I like her more than...
HYDRA, I feel like we're just not getting through to one another here.
I feel like I like her more than... what's his butt? Than Mr. Wine Man. I forgot his name. I'm just like blanking on it. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's one of those. Take that. And just because I think her boons are really cool. They're less... Well, actually, no. I think they're just as thematic as his are. You gotta remember, he was the last Olympian added since her. But she just straight up has really cool stuff that I feel like matches more of my playstyle. Launch a bunch of these. Okay, next. Gotta get that curse set on all in. If I just keep attacking between these two and getting the doom, that works really well. Alright, let's hit these guys up. Yeah. Now. Get that health restore. I think basically in this last burn phase, I'm just going to use this to get my health up. Not that I need to, because I'm going to get the heal on the transition. But it's cool that I can, you know, actively be like, alright, I'm going to get myself back up to full.
Enjoy your lava bath.
Cool, that works out well. Now, off to the next area. What kind of upgrades are we going to get? And what kind of things do we have to get rid of?
You are testing my patience.
So So let's see
Sounds
here.
like progress to me.
Well, I guess I'm getting rid of that. That
goes
sucks.
that
But I guess it is what it is. Nothing to... Well, you know what? Let's buy another one of those. That's been working out well for us lately. And we only need 6 more encounters to rank that up. So we're going to continue on with that.